on. So annoying. Alright, we got people back on. Let's go. Yeah, YouTube will turn off your chat sometimes. So, it's annoying because then I have to redo it and I can't turn the chat back on. We got 32 views on that last one, which is really good. It's like the most I've ever had on a stream before. Trying to get to 1,000, so if y'all could subscribe, that'd be great. Yeah, basically, she will not let go, and she'll eat anything. If I had some pinkies right now, I'd feed her, but I only have fuzzies, which are too big. I could feed her soup worms if I wanted to, but I'm gonna give her something else. I'm gonna go to the Reptile Expo and buy some feeder mice. And I only buy them frozen. I don't buy them live. It's just too much of a risk for both animals. And I can stress them out. Let's get Phantom back out. I need something to do with my hands. Here, buddy. Don't bite me, please. You're a good snake. Oh, he's not happy. I don't know why he's so bitey. When he was little, he wasn't that bitey. But he's gotten older and he does not play around. And he rattles his tail to make me think he's a rattlesnake, but he obviously isn't. But these guys can eat rattlesnakes. And where they're from, that's like one of their main food sources. They'll also eat other king snakes, so breeding these guys is risky. The males get eaten a lot, but they're such beautiful snakes. The females get a lot bigger. They get like 5 feet. He's just a little guy though. Hey. Set you down for a second. Yeah, our live stream did super good. I streamed like 3 minutes ago, but the chat got turned off, so I had to redo it, and it got like 32 views. Come back. See, so oh, he's being all mean right now. I set him down. Come here. Come here. Come here. See, this is what I'm talking about. He never does this. Until recently. I'm just trying to pick him. I need to pick you back up. I don't want you to get hurt. Dude. I'm not scared of you. That's what I thought, Phantom. Everybody. Yeah, I've been trying my best to get him to stop biting. That's just, the only way you can do that is by handling him more. Because I want to bring him to our co-op and because my mom does a nature study class. And that would be great. But he's just a little bit too nippy right now. So hopefully when he gets 4 or 5 feet long, he's a year old, he'll be a lot calmer. And they're not really a fast-moving snake, but they're a very defensive snake. But they often mistake you for food. They're like, they'll do anything for food. Yeah, I've taken Lavender to co-op before, and I've also taken Barb. When I just first got her, I was in a animal class. Bro, stop, bro. Ah, he got me. Oh, oh, dude, come on. You just threw yourself off of the thing. Yeah, I was in a. Don't even try and musk on me, please. I do not feel like being musked on. I just want to be your friend. I feed you. I take care of you. I just want to be your friend. Okay? And I don't want to be musked on. These guys become like rockets. I think it was the first year I went to co-op. We were learning about the reptiles, and I got to bring my reptiles in. I brought someone else too. No, never mind. You're a good snake. But he's gonna get a massive cage. So the whole bottom of my shelf is just gonna be his cage. It's gonna be like 4 feet long. 4 by like 2. It's either gonna be 4 by 2 by 2 or 4 by 12, and we're gonna build it ourselves. And I think I'm gonna upgrade Lavender to a 40. I don't know. She's not gonna use the space because she sleeps literally all day, and then she comes out at night for like 10 minutes. He is just smelling the air and his surroundings. They have what's called a Jacobson organ, and it helps their tongue out like that. And they have these 2 little, like forks, and that's how they taste. One's for like taste and one's for smell, and they can taste the air. That's how they hunt. Yes, Cresties are such good pets. You're gonna fall off, buddy. Cresties, such good pets. I I don't recommend getting like a tiny baby. That's what I did, and it takes so long for them to grow. It's hard to get them to eat. I had to hand feed Rango. He will not eat otherwise. And after a while, they stop eating insects, and then that slows down their growth so much. But it's like super hard to get him to eat insects. He doesn't eat them anymore. I've tried literally everything. He used to love crickets, but yeah, I recommend getting one that's like 17 grams. Like one that's about the size of Rango now. When I got him, he was like 5 grams. He was tiny, and now he's like, I think 17 or 18. I'll weigh him in a second, but they get big. I'm gonna get a female and breed them. I'm gonna put him away. I'm gonna get a female and breed him. Or find one and do a little breeding run or something. But I have a plan. I need to change out his bedding. I have a plan, so I'll show you. So this bottom row is going to be for Rango. He gets this. Probably going to sell the babies. I'm going to keep like 1 or 2 maybe. So if I took 2 20s and converted them and made them vertical, I could fit like 3 or 4 of them right here. I can convert all of them, make bioactive setups, and have a couple pairs of crested geckos. Or just like one pair. Look at Lavender. She's crazy. She loves partying, as you can see. There's a glare, but she's sleeping. Yeah, that's Phantom's cage right now. He's gonna get this. That's all my supplies. It's not very organized right now. But when is it ever organized? Yeah, I think she's like 80 grams or like 70 something. I'm trying to get her to lose weight, but it's so hard to get leopard gecko or just reptiles to lose weight in general. She's staring at me. Rango is like that during the day, but at night he goes crazy. Oh, she got up. She's actually moving. She makes a mess out of her humid hide, especially when she's shedding. She takes all like. Dang. Yeah, yours is probably a lot healthier. She just turned around. Let me weigh her. Is yours a regular size, or is she like a dwarf? Or Lavender is just a regular size. I've seen some massive leopard geckos, because the super giants. I had a dwarf. He was very cute. Here, come here, Lavender. Come here. Just a regular. Okay. Lavender is. Stay on there. 75 grams. That is insane. That's not a good thing, but she used to be. Whenever I used to put her back into her enclosure, she would jump out of my hand and take off running. She's gotten out before. So when she was gravid once, and we put her in like a tub like this. A tub like this. This is my darkwing beetles, by the way. And I didn't close the lid all the way, and she like got on top of the hide and pushed out. And where did we find her? We found her inside of our deep freeze, like not on the inside of it, but like where the motor is, because it was warm there. I'm gonna go get a charger because. Maybe once I start breeding the leopard gecko or crested geckos, I can sell them to my subscribers. I don't have enough room on my thing. Everything's on. Got 6 people on. I don't know how to prop this up now because it's plugged in. Does that work? I hope it does. Lavender's going back into her hide. Barb is so funny. Am I reptilians? Yeah. I love reptiles. But I also love other stuff. Hunting, fishing. Oh, by the way, hey Blake. I just realized I haven't gotten to see any of Aiden's streams lately because my brother got surgery. So we've been all over the place. This is the only time I've been able to stream this week. I have this plant called a purple heart up here, and it's grown so much. And once I get Ringo's cage, it is definitely going in it. Yes, I'm way ahead of Jacob. Jacob's at like 728. I'm at almost 900, but my shorts have been getting no views. Like, literally, they haven't gotten a view. I posted a couple today. I'm watering all my plants right now. That cactus in the back has gotten so big. Sorry, my sister was down here. I really hope I beat Jacob to 1,000. That would be so funny. I think I'm gonna... I think, succulents would be really good. Do you keep yours on loose substrate? Yeah. As long as it's not calcium sand, but other than that, everything else is fine. Zilla's Jungle Mix, I liked. Trying to think. Eco Earth, you just gotta let it dry out. Like a play sand. You can use play sand, but like a play sand and Jungle Mix, with sphagnum moss, that's a good one. Play sand is safe to use. Eco Earth, you just have to let it dry out. So if you have it in like the block, just if you want to, it depends on how soon you want to put it in their cage. Like just make it and then leave it in a bucket for a couple weeks until it dries out, and you can mix that with play sand. What else? I have this vinyl kitchen liner. That is my favorite. I like tile. I trust loose substrate, I trust loose substrate, but you can't go wrong with just a no substrate or whatever. Look at all these darkling beetles, though. There's like 200 of them in here. I'm trying to see if I could raise them a different way than most people. Yeah, you can also use peat moss, other stuff like that. If you want something that looks better, and it's a loose or a non-loose substrate, the vinyl mats look fine. I'm actually gonna clean Lavender's cage right now because there's so much dust on it. She's like, her calcium dish is all. I need to buy some more calcium and vitamins. I've had the same container of it for like 3 years, and I'm just now getting to, like, about to run out. I'm just gonna take her mat off and scrub it down. That's another thing, these are washable. I really like that. Here's her calcium dish. I'm probably gonna clean it out or give her a new one. I'm just gonna give her a new one. You can also use these. These are what I use for Rango. Or I use Gatorade bottle caps. I think this summer I'm gonna feed Lavender some different things for videos, just stuff she hasn't had in a while. She loves hornworms. She loves hornworms, but she's really the only one besides Barb that'll eat them. I'm gonna try like some silkworms or something. Or or Nutri-Grub, or I don't even know. Have you seen the leopard gecko diets? Basically Pangea for your crested gecko. I don't know how much I trust that. Alright, Lavender, come here. I'm gonna set you somewhere. I wish I had my extra tank open, but I don't. I'll just set you on my shoulder. You'll be fine. Do you have UVB for yours? Lavender makes such a... Why is everything wet? Are you just in your water dish? You're crazy. Now, Lavender, I have seen her soak a lot, so she does have a big water dish, because she does like to soak. Which takes up a lot of space in her enclosure. But I think I'm going to get her a smaller one so she has more space in it. the chat get turned off again? Nope. There you go. Alright, there you go, Lavender. Yeah. I need to turn the lights back on. Ugh. Lavender, don't fold. She does not, like, leopard geckos aren't the smartest. I think she's actually gravid right now. Yeah, hold on. I need to check her real quick, see if she's gravid. I need to turn on the lights. Come here. Yeah, I think she's just ovulating. But, unfortunately, we don't have a male, so... Oh, I got calcium all over my shirt. Here, Lavender. Nice and clean. Hold on, I'm adding your stuff back. Where's your water dish? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna give you new water. Oh, I missed it. She has laid 3 clutches. None of them are actually. One of them was fertile, but they molded. She's only had 1 fertile clutch. How old is your gecko? She was like 3 or 4 by the time she laid eggs. Here's her hematide. I need to get some more sphagnum moss. Yeah, so she's about the age she probably will. If you get another one, she'll probably smell them in the room or her, and then lay eggs. I don't know. She only laid eggs when she was with a male, but she only had 1 fertile clutch. Lavender is old, man. She is not for a leopard gecko, but she's old. I've had her since I was 6. She's like 7 now, so she's gonna turn 8 in like next February. That's crazy. Well, at least I've had her for 7 years, so she's probably older than that. Add a new calcium dish. Yeah, I need to buy some new calcium. I also need to buy some more feeders. Here's my superworm bin. I don't think there's any left. There's some beetles. The superworm beetles are so much bigger than the mealworm beetles. Hold on. Let me get one. They smell so bad. Here's the superworm beetle. There's a couple left. Here's the superworm. Here's their pupa. They're massive. That smells great. There's only like a couple left, so I'll feed these off later. I bought 200 on accident. I only meant to buy 100. But I bought them in like December, and they lasted me till then. And I'm almost empty. They're almost gone. I did give a lot to my cousins for her chicken. Look at Ringo. He's just chilling. fed Lavender like 2 days ago. I don't think she's gonna eat right now. There's some animals that, like, if they turn down a food, you know something's wrong, like Phantom. Only time he'll turn down food is when he's, like, in shed or he's sick. Lavender, if she turns down food, that's crazy. Only time she'll turn down food is if I just fed her. I'm gonna start feeding her crickets because she eats a lot of superworms. I'm gonna start feeding her more crickets and dubias, just to get her to hunt some more. Yeah. Here, I'll give her a mealworm, a small mealworm. Let's see. I don't know if she'll eat, but we can find out. I can get it on video. I will say one reason she's overweight is because she was severely underweight. So I tried to get her back to a normal weight, but then that ended up her getting overweight. It looks a lot darker on camera. There's a mealworm somewhere right there. Lavender peace offering. I don't even know if she can see it. This is a very small one. Oh, she's gonna get it. Oh, grab my hand. Oh, grab my hand again. I'll just set that down. It's hard to film. I don't know if she'll eat. She was going for it, but if she misses it a couple times, she's like, I'm done. I think this will be the last time I fed her this week. Or I'm gonna feed her this week. Because she's kind of chunky. I know if I get her a bigger cage, she's not going to use it, but if she did, that would help her lose weight. Rango is about to get a 50-quart tub. And then I think Barb, she can stay in what she's in now, because she doesn't move very much. But I would like to get her a bigger one. That is 16 quarts, so that's like 5 gallons. Wait, hold on. If you know how many quarts are in a gallon, let me know. I think that's 5 gallons, but yeah, just don't put a Pac-Man frog in a tank. Tubs work so much better. They're cheaper. You can get any size you want. Like, if I wanted to, I could get Rango a 66-quart tub, and he could live in that for the rest of his life, but I'm not. I'm going to get him another, like, bigger tub, and then after he grows into that, he's going to get a 20-gallon converted, and that's plenty for a crested gecko. And if he's one of those massive crested geckos, he will get an 18-24. I will be back. I'm back. Only one person on right now. This is the plant I was talking about earlier. How long it is, and I should probably get like some type of trellis for it. How like long and like I'm gonna just wrap it around my grow lights for now. Nothing to talk about. Yeah, I have nothing to talk about. But I need to the watch hours so I can get paid. So, it's the only way I can do it. Like 2 years, 3 years. I think like 2 or 3 years. No, 3. 3. 3. Got 3 people on now at least. Two people actually. I found that making it vertical, it shows up in people's shorts feed, so I get a lot more views on it this week or lately. I haven't streamed in a while though. I made this little dish. I don't know what I could use it for. I originally was going to use it for Phantom's water dish, but it's too big, so. There was a time I did fill this with mealworms and put it in Rango's cage, and he ate all of them. That was when he was little. And now he doesn't eat mealworms or insects anymore. It's so stupid. And that Pangea is expensive. And it makes it even worse when your dog tries to eat it. And you have to buy a new bag like every month. It's like $30 for the bag I bought. And he only eats the watermelon flavor. I'm going to try a different flavor soon. But for this bag is $30. But it does last you a while. But if you start breeding them like I'm going to do, I'm going to have to buy a couple bags. Dude, crickets. I do want to breed crickets, but I just hate crickets. I hate feeding them. I hate buying them. I hate breeding them. I hate everything about them. Only thing they're good for is feeding your animals. Lavender's the only animal I have that'll eat crickets. Rango doesn't eat crickets anymore, so it's like now I had to buy a dozen crickets that are gonna be dead in a couple days because I can't feed them off quick enough. Rango ate them because I don't buy them enough because I only feed Lavender a couple. I only feed Lavender a couple and then they die. The rest of them die. So it's just so annoying. I'm probably going to start breeding dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are really good. I haven't fed them to Lavender in like a couple of years. They are very healthy for your crested gecko. Or basically any gecko you got. But that's something you're going to have to sell because you will have an overabundance of them. But if I start, they're very healthy. It's just, it's harder for them to grab because they're kind of flat to the ground, so you probably have to tongue feed them. Yeah, but if I start breeding cresties, I could sell those and some dubia roaches at an expo. And my morning geckos, which never hatch for some reason. I think it's just because of the temperature and I don't know. I've had one clutch hatch. Actually, I've had two, but the last one that hatched, they got eaten. Unfortunately. I would, though. Crested geckos. If I bought, like, a platinum crested gecko, which is about 50 grand, and a lily white, which is about, like, 1,200, then we can, start making some real money. Come here, Rango. Give him another year, and he'll be a breeding size. And hopefully I have a female, and I can pair them. And they lay a lot of eggs. If you buy a female crested gecko, they're probably going to lay eggs. It doesn't mean they're going to be fertile, but they lay a lot of eggs. A bank loan. He is technically a Dalmatian. You can see his spots. He's like a flame Dalmatian or whatever. I don't even know. I'm going to buy a super Dal, I think. I love super Dalmatians. I'd say leopard geckos are a better pet for him. He's like fired up somewhat right now. He's cute. I love his tail. I hope he doesn't lose his tail, because that's my favorite part about a crested gecko. Because they will not regrow them. I think it's funny because I was at an expo with my dad recently, and he's always been like, I've told him, like, if a leopard gecko loses his tail, it's pretty bad. And then he'll see crested geckos with the tail, and he's like, they don't have their tail. I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty common thing. He's like, wait, really? But they're a lot cheaper. I paid extra money for one with the tail because I like their tail. He's probably gonna lose it, but that's not what matters. It's when he has a tail now. Yeah, the female I'm gonna buy is probably gonna not have a tail because, or I buy it with a tail and then I'll lose it. I can't wait. I'm gonna have like, I think 2 or 3 20 gallons converted for them, and I'm gonna make a custom background. Live plants. I might even buy like an 18-18-24 for Rango and put it right there, and then put another 20 for the female somewhere else. I don't know, but I just wish like a 20-gallon would be wider. Because like even if you buy a 40-gallon, they're only gonna be 12 inches wide. I want them to be like 2 feet wide. I think I'm just gonna convert the 20s though, and do like the foam background. Let's see what percentage am I? Alright, I'm at 6%. That's good enough to sit down. So if y'all have any questions, ideas, anything, then feel free. I need to fill up with my spray bottles. Need to organize that bottom shelf. Hey, is that Isaac? No way. Hey, it's Isaac. Let's go. It's your first stream you've been to in like 7 years. My streams have been doing a lot better. I've been averaging like 10 to 11. My last one got 32. But the chat got turned off, so I just made a new one. That's one of my friends. I've known him a long time. He was like one of my first subscribers. Do you still work at what's that place called? Because I was just there. How do I not know the name of it? Whatever store that is. I've gotten a lot of animals since you've last been on the stream. Yeah, Kroger. I was just there yesterday. I went there at like 1 or 2 yesterday. Yeah. She works at a campground. I can't say the name of it because it's right next to our house. But she works at a campground. I need a job though, or to start getting paid by YouTube soon. Once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna try and get a sponsor. I just reached out to a company for a field trial, but they didn't have anything. I can technically get sponsored, but dude, I want to work at the pet store next to my house because they don't take care of their animals right. So hopefully they'll let me take care of the animals and change how they take care of them. Or I'd work at the park here. It does, but you get used to it. Or, I mean, hopefully I get paid by YouTube pretty good in a couple of years. and I won't have to get a job. But I want one because I want to make more money. Because I have to buy a new drum set, I have to buy cages. My dad keeps forgetting I'm down here and turns off the lights. The park here is pretty good. I want to upgrade all the animals though. Work in the pet center. Or the nature center. Hi, Ivy. Come here. She got sprayed by a skunk. Ivy, come here. Come here. Or almost did. She came into our house. Get up there. Get up there. She came into our house with her tail between her legs, all scared, and we smelled outside and it smelled like skunk. She didn't get sprayed. It missed her, but she is. Ivy, look. Come here. Lay down. Here, lay down. Can you lay down, please, so I can read the chat, because I can't see. Hey, it's fine. Can you lay down? Come here, bud. Okay. Come here. Thank you. Can you lay down? Okay, or you can just leave. It's fine. Ivy, come here. Come here. Come here. I guess she doesn't want to come. Come here, buddy. She's gonna be 5 this summer. That's July. That's crazy. We got her in 2019, I think. Or 2020. I don't know. Whatever. Ivy, come here. Ivy. What's she? My birthday is coming up. It's the 28th. We got 9 days. Ivy, get out of the trash. Ivy, no. Ivy, no. Don't do that, please. So we pay a bunch of money for toys. We pay a bunch of money for toys and stuff, but this is her favorite toy. Ivy. Well, you got your, and now she's gonna chew on that. Alright, have fun over there. She loves eating like Gatorade, chewing on Gatorade bottles and like kicking them around. Yeah, it's on Wednesday. Is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday? Come here. I think it's next Wednesday. Get your alligator. Get there. This is her alligator. Oh, okay. Never mind, she doesn't want to show. Yeah, it's hard to find toys for her that she doesn't chew up. We've gone through so many, like, chew toys and stuff, like bone bones. We've gone through so many. We've gone through so many bones because she chews them up in like an hour, no matter. Here, lay down. Come here. Oh my. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you want me to? She likes to wrestle too. Oh, she got her jug again. She likes to wrestle. Yeah, she's eating literally anything. She's eating chicken, like a bunch of chicken. She's eating a bunch of grapes, a bunch of like whole loaves of bread. I'll be back. I'm back. All creatures great and small. Yes, I started it. My favorite shows are Young Sheldon, Modern Family, and like a bunch of nature documentaries. I'm watching one called Predators. It's on Netflix, and it's about like lions and tigers and polar bears and stuff like that. Thomas, I'm assuming. Let's go. When's the last time you posted? I also didn't post anything for Valentine's Day because I didn't really want to. My next video, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be kind of boring, but it'll be hopefully better quality. And it'll probably be short. It's okay. What is she doing? Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Might do one tomorrow.